Hello, hello. Let me know if you're there, if you can see, if you can hear, if you can see. Be starting soon. Hey, Undercats, welcome. Wait and see if a couple more people turn up. Just gonna go refill my water. Be right back. Alright, there's a gap in this track, so I'll just say hello for a bit, see who's there. You're not liking the stream? Excellent, liking the stream is good. Alright, so Fireball's here, Endercats is here. I think we should get started shortly. Let's wait for the quietness in the intro. That's Cobblestone generator not too high to die. I've done it again. That's alright, I'll fix that. Alrighty, so we're just going to quickly play another track while I go refill my water, and I'll be with you shortly. One sec. Where did that go? There we go, I'll play this one as well. Mud Puddle. Another one of Apollo's, commissioned by me. Enjoy for a sec while I go get my water refilled, and I'll be right with you. Feel free to chat amongst yourselves. And I've got some strategies I want to try once I actually get to the point of being able to get to other places. So hopefully we can make some progress on that tonight. Where's OBS gone? Alrighty. Hi, Joshua. Alright, I will see you in a sec. Alrighty, I'm back, and welcome to YouTube chat, Joshua. Alright. About halfway through the track. This is a very Terraria sounding track as well. It's listening to a bit of Apollo's Minecraft music that he's I commissioned from him, that he's released on YT Music. So he released it today as an EP sort of thing. And re-listening to it, I realised I've underused the music that I've commissioned. So may as well start using it. Had some plans for it that fell through. Hopefully we can revisit some of those down the track. I quite like Puddle though. It's got a very sort of Terraria feel to it. So let's jump into the game. I'll leave the music going in the background and I'll just turn down the Terraria music for a moment. I should hopefully be able to see the game. Let me know if you can't. It should come up in a moment. So not a lot of progress visually from last time. But we do have a new platform down here. That looks like some good timing on the music, so just pause the game for a sec. Alright, we'll turn the music off. Back to the game. I'll turn the game music back on. It's eerily quiet without the background music. There we go. Okay. Get my chat where I can see it. There we go. Chat I can see, and back to the game, and hopefully we can see everything at the same time. Perfect. Alright, so last stream. Oh gosh, my character is slow. I'm so used to the speed accessories in the non-stream world I'm playing at the moment. Don't know what time of day it is. Don't know where I am in the world. Moving really slowly. But we'll get there. We'll get progression. Joshua Deathliver. Not sure if that's entirely amusing or just sad as a nickname for Joshua that's not one he's chosen himself. Joshua Deathheart is the old, that's right. I need a good name for brewing advancement that's a funny pun. Ooh. Let me think. Might have to get back to you on that one. Put me on the spot. Brewing advancement. Might have to let that one stew for a bit. Or steep. Wait, that's brewing tea, not brewing potions necessarily. I guess tea's like a potion. Alright, so it's daytime. We need to get away from the town so that we actually get slime spawning. Remember we moved the solidify down here last stream. Messing around with holy water jokes, but open to other ideas. Something. Holy water's no joke. I don't know. Haven't got much. I've realised that I should not have sold my copper short sword, because I will need it to get one of the town slimes. So there's actually an advancement for getting... advancement? That's Minecraft. A Steam achievement for getting all of the town slimes. Now, one of them you can't get until post-Moonlord, but the rest of them should be achievable. And then just have to kill Moonlord to get the last one. Or in a normal world, just find some shimmer. So it would be achievable Not in post-Moonlord in a normal world, but this is not a normal world, as we know. Alrighty. Let's continue making our little platform. The sooner we can get to a position where we can do things other than build platforms, the better. Where are you? Little slimies. So we went over that way and we discovered that harpies were still around, still a thing. So we're hoping to make slime more of a thing. I hear the doors from the town nearby. Hoping that they're not too close to the town still. It might be vertically. Guess I could always take the platforms from above and just make our way down slowly. Might be a good plan. Take some of these ones. Oh, we wait for slimes. In fact, we've got a couple more platforms here. Let's match up that level. Boil the hell out. Yeah, that works. How do you make holy water? Boil the hell out of it. We got one slime. One slime so far today. This is not seeming like enough. I think we might have to... What if we hang around down here? Feels like I'm going to fall to my death if I do that. Oh, I've got a slime to spawn though. Might be onto something. And we got another shackle. And we got iron skin potion. Well, if we happen to have a horde of zombies, we can use the iron skin potion. Well, we won't get a horde of zombies until we've got more hearts. And the aim is to get to one of the other islands. This one here is the one I'm currently aiming for. Over here is the dungeon for experience, and down here is a small underground desert island that doesn't really count as underground desert. Also underground jungle. It's a little bit weird. We got a Hallow pylon over there, which has got some lore later on that we'll get to. Yes, this map has lore on signs. Fishy water. Why would you call it fishy water? Does it have fish in it? Alright, let's go down here a little. Let's see if we can get another slime to spawn. Let's turn the map off for a little bit. It's not doing much. Kind of think down here might be about the level we want. Let's see if we can safely remove platforms from the end there. Don't die of dysentery. Isn't that the Oregon Trail? Yeah, you've died of dysentery. The Oregon Trail. We don't really have that in Australia, but I'm aware of it through cultural immersion in memes. Cultural... Is immersion the word I'm looking for? Cultural indoctrination? We did have a similar sort of game we played in Australia in high school on the computer. It was a text-based adventure slash survival game. It was an educational one. I can't remember exactly what it was called. Something about being shipwrecked on an island. I looked it up once, so I was curious. I managed to find it, and I've completely forgotten what it was since then. It was many years ago. Okay, well, looks like we got a few more slimes there, so we can make a few more platforms. We could also make a lower house, but we won't do that just yet. Alright, I think we'll go with the plan to go a little bit lower. Go 6 blocks lower, I think. It'd be probably... I want to say there. There it is. Okay. Blocks, tiles. It's tiles. It's a block game, I guess, but it's tiles in Terraria, blocks in Minecraft. Fun fact, the tiles in Terraria are approximately 2 feet, whereas the blocks in Minecraft are approximately 3 feet or 1 meter. Well, 1 meter, which is a little bit more than 3 feet. You have to sleep. Thanks for joining, Fireball. Good to see you at the start. Feel free to watch the replay later, and I will, I promise, try and get some stream recaps done. The first few are going to be, I built lots of platforms and tried to get away from harpies, but, you know, I'll probably condense the first few of the early game progression ones, as I've seen others do for their summaries of playthrough. Alright, I think we'll go one layer lower on this side as well. I think we're perfect there. Yes, we are. Okay. So if we can, we want to get some bombs and get a third NPC. 3 meat. No, not 3 meat. 3 feet. Oh, oh, that was close. Don't press down. So the moral of the rule of this stage of the early game is not don't dig down, but don't press down. Unless you want to fall. I'm glad we had the safety rope there. Alright, let's go over and get some more of those platforms from the end. Could probably sell some stuff as well. Again, I'd love to make flaming arrows if I had something to actually shoot them with. But I don't. Down is danger. Well, Not exactly. Down is just takes a very long time to fall, and you just go splat at the bottom. You don't fall through the bottom of the world, because that's not the way Terraria works. But you do go splat. It's a very long way. I think I did it a couple of times and it was like over 10,000 damage. Definitely over 9,000. I know that's probably not a relevant meme anymore, but it's still funny to me. Okay, so we had another slime pretty quickly then, so this is an improvement. Now there is a what's it called? A shadow candle that we can get that will nullify the town benefits. But realistically, at this point of the game, there's not much point trying to go and get one, because we'd be better off putting the effort into getting to somewhere where we can get some dirt and actually make some dirt platforms and things. So the plan is get dirt, get bombs, make dirt bombs. We have gel so we can make sticky dirt bombs. And sticky dirt bombs means we can control where the dirt actually goes, which is nice, instead of just having to wait for the bombs to randomly explode on their way down. Okay, we're making some progress. That was a bunch of slimes. All right. Let's fill in the blanks over here. And we'll put one in. So we go to that rope and we'll see if we can get to the other rope. 14 platforms might be enough. Certainly enough to get to that rope. We've got left 12. Yeah, I think it might be just enough to get across. And we're starting to get more slimes. Good. I'll wait for a few to spawn at once, I think. Let's continue building for the moment, otherwise we'll never get it done. Oh, we might be a couple of platforms shy. Yeah, looks like we are. You gonna turn around? Have you noticed us? Well, too bad. Never saw it coming. Alright, so that's a couple of platforms to get across that bit. We'll be getting more zombies shortly. Okay, let's make them from platforms. They're going to be next to this solidifier. I like that we can make slime furniture to break up the monotony of the slimes, except that obviously... Not near the slime blocks, except that obviously if we do that, we're going to take longer to get anywhere. I think a little slime trap might be in order. Maybe we make some solid blocks and make a little place for them to fall. Alright, so let's see. Do we take full damage if we fall down from here? We do not. So, might be best off to just make it double the the height and rely on the ropes to get up and down. Oh, that was a bit dicey. Don't mind the ropes. Not don't mind them, don't mind them. Still getting slime, so still got a bit of daylight left. Once we get some accessories like a balloon for double jumps and things like that, we'll be getting a bit further. But in order to do that, we need a furnace so that we can actually turn some of the ores that we'll be getting into bars, and then from the bars we need to turn them into a fishing pole, because we can't get wood until we've got well, we can't get plain wood. We can get jungle wood, but we can't get plain wood until we've got a fishing pole. Progression is very interesting in this skyblock pack. So to go through what we're aiming for, current goal is we're aiming to get to the island that gives us extra dirt and also jungle grass seeds. Jungle grass seeds mean wood, because jungle trees will randomly spawn on jungle grass above the surface. And wood means we can do other things. Even though it's a specific type of wood, most things we can make out of that wood. It's just there are certain things like fishing poles that we can only make out of regular wood. I guess is the oak tree equivalent in Terraria. So the jungle trees are rich mahogany. Which is nice, if you can get it. Not sure how accurate the viewer numbers are, but it's good to see people watching. That's the main thing. Couple more evening slimes, nice. We also need to get more hearts. So once we get a fishing pole, we can start fishing for crates, and crates means progression, other than wood. Grass and basically jungle grass gives us different types of mobs as well, which gives us more different types of enemies, which gives us more variety of loot and more things we can do. Although the jungle is traditionally fairly hard, when it's only in small amounts, it's actually not too bad. It's kind of manageable. Alright, I think we've run out of slimes for the night. Or for the day. Loot tables and advancements. Yes. So, we're not quite there yet. But we're getting some zombies, which means we can get different loot. Zombie arm seems to be the most useful thing that we'll get at the moment. And we do get the stars as well. And of course we get the wandering eyes as well. Now if we get a wandering... Oops! I didn't even press down, I swear. One of the things that unfortunately happens... It's just to increment the death counter. One of the things that unfortunately happens in this game is if you're pressing sideways, left or right, you can actually, as we've just done, fall through the platform. So let's call that a death because I don't want to actually wait for us to fall. We don't have any potions, unlike last time, so we'll do a quick save and exit. Go back to Terraria Head Fred. This is my other character I've been playing the same challenge map with. And this is the other world, but I'm not going to show that one off. Mainly because there's a lot of spoilers in it. Okay, so that counts as our first death of the stream. While we're here, what have we got in here? One desert torch. Yeah, see, I just fell through again. I didn't press down, but I fell through. What have you got to offer us? Pylon could be handy, but we can't afford it yet. Iron anvil. Already got. And that's about it. We can't even buy the sword back. We did have the sickle, which does less damage, but it's faster. Let's buy a few more of these, which is what I was trying to use when we fell to our official death. I'll do a quick stack of... I won't stack because it's not a piggy bank. How much do piggy banks cost? Probably too much. 89 silver. Oh, we could probably buy one. Looks like we could. Yep, got just enough to buy a piggy bank. Awesome. Piggy banks are great because they are a movable chest. They will have the same, basically your ender chest equivalent. They'll have the same contents, and you can pick them up and move them around, or you can buy multiple ones and just place them. And eventually, once you get a blood moon, you can get a greedy trough. I think it is money trough, something like that. And that allows you to summon a piggy bank anywhere you are. Well, you've got it in your inventory, which is handy. So what we might do here is just place another... Yeah, we'll place another platform here, and we'll put the piggy bank just below. And then we can put our money in there, and if we happen to die and we actually go splat, then we're not going to lose any money when we die if it's already in the piggy bank. Looks like a few slime blocks we hadn't converted as well. Alright, a little bit of progression. Nice. Yep. You probably see in the chat on screen, Kofi has decided to tell us it's been half an hour since I started streaming by pointing out that it exists and I have a Kofi. But, you know, everyone here probably knows that already, but I figured I'd just comment on it for anybody who's watching and not chatting. If the viewer on Twitch is not a bot, say hi. So I know you're there. If there's more than one of you, definitely say hi. So I know I was talking about taking this middle platform out, but I think after our experience of falling through the bottom platform, we probably want to stay in the middle and just go up and down as needed. Anyway, this will make a good arena if we happen to get to the point where we're ready to take on bosses. There is a mini boss we can take on before we get too advanced, and that's the King Slime. But we need to be out of the middle of the map to do that. We need to be in one of the outside thirds of the map, or King Slime just goes and despawns on you if you move too far, either side of the map. From either side of the map. Oh, that star. Just out of reach. Okay, let's use a zombie arm on the zombie. And let's use shurikens on you. Poor head, Fred, yes. But now we can do a quick stack to nearby chests and it automatically puts away our monies. Alright, so we'll continue the tradition of having an extra platform in here. Just as a reminder, this is our midpoint and where the house actually is. Although we can come back, we'll put that back in a little bit. So just notice we actually need it over here. Surprisingly few zombies. Expected more by now. Nope, spoke too soon. Slimes I prefer to zombies because slimes have a chance of giving you other resources. Zombies generally don't. Let's turn auto pause off for a little while. We can progress through the night a bit faster that way. It'll make things a little harder. Because when we have the inventory open, we can still move around and be attacked. But, you know, adds to the challenge. Also means we can place things as soon as we craft them without having to put them into our inventory if we want. What am I doing? I can go back there. And immediately start getting attacked while I'm in my inventory. That sounds right. It'll make the night pass faster. We'll get back to slimes. Okay, let's do a quick stack. And make some more slime blocks? No, make some more platforms. Now that was a star landing. It's either landed above us or it's landed on a platform near us. Doesn't look like it's near us, so let's go up. And of course, having one piggy bank means that we need to either take it with us when we go see the merchant, or we need to have a second one to make it worthwhile. Oh, there's at least 3 stars. That one's not falling anywhere nearby. Let's carry a torch so we can see what I'm doing. Okay, that's 3. No more in there at the moment. So I'll leave the chest there for the moment. how to get Sky Island Terraria. You can get it from Steam, and you can also get it from CurseForge. So, and hello there, good average, GD average. Yeah, so if you want to play this map, you can find it on Steam. It's called SkyTerra, and it's up to version 1.8. I'm playing in classic mode, because that's the mode that the map was designed for, but there are other difficulty levels available on CurseForge if you're interested in playing at a different level. So, in theory, all NPCs and bosses are obtainable, spawnable and beatable when it comes to the bosses. But it is a lot of work to get to that point. So my friend Fireball was playing this challenge, and I thought I'd give it a go. I hadn't played Terraria in a while. I normally play Minecraft, but had played Terraria a lot in the past, and thought it was time to get back into it. Still doing Minecraft, just alternating. I do 2 Terraria streams a week now, and 1 Minecraft stream. So I decided to start streaming a bit more frequently. So I bumped it up from... yeah, it's good fun. But yeah, the difficulty in Terraria is interesting, even in classic mode. There's a lot of game mechanics quite involved. You need certain, obviously if you played Terraria you know this, but for those who aren't as familiar with Terraria, you need certain crafting stations around to be able to make things, certain pieces of furniture, and you need to make some things to be able to make other things. And obviously, game knowledge and how to make biomes is required for this particular challenge as well. So I've been working on building a desert in my my other world, and I actually managed to get over 1,000 sand. I'll save the method for that for when I get to it, but suffice to say, can be done before getting into hard mode, but not without killing some of the bosses. Basically, not without killing at least one boss. But Eye of Cthulhu is relatively easy by the time you've got the resources to actually... by the time you've actually got 10 hearts, Eye of Cthulhu is pretty easy. Mainly because you've spent ages grinding to actually get to 10 hearts, and you've fished up a lot of other stuff, and you've probably got a fair bit of land by then as well, and probably some jungle. I was able to farm up some pretty decent armor from an underground jungle. So, haven't got it in this world, obviously, but looking forward to doing something similar in this world. Yeah, it is possible. I won't say how, but it is possible to get a desert, and it is possible to get underground jungle. It is possible to get trees without killing any bosses. It's possible to get normal wood, but there's methods for that, and these are things that I'm going to get to when I actually get to the stage of being able to do them. Alright, looks like we're nearly through the night. Hopefully we get some more slimes. Alrighty. Thanks for joining. And yeah, feel free to watch the replay later on. I'll be doing a bit of a summary of the streams so far as well, if you're interested in seeing where I started and where I'm up to when I continue the map. Alright, nearly daytime. There's the change in music. So we're officially in daytime now. Now there are some farms that end up basically being semi-AFK, but unless you have things set up particularly well, AFK doesn't always work very well. You need to have minions, and sometimes the AFK farm requires you to not have minions killing things as well, so we'll get to that when we get to it. You know, fishing is definitely one that should be AFKable, but isn't really. Not unlike a similar mechanic in Minecraft. Alright, while I wait for slimes to appear, I'm just going to grab a bite to eat. I'll still be here, but just be on mute. So I went to the dentist today, actually. First time in a while. Been having some problems with the tooth. I thought was a cavity. Turns out, no, it wasn't a cavity. It was just damaged enamel. And, well, just, not damaged, faulty enamel on the tooth. And flawed enamel, I think they said. And so the tooth was damaged, but it wasn't a cavity. It was interesting. It's sort of chipped. And it's only my second filling in my entire life, so not doing too badly. Alright, there's another slime, so we've got a couple more platforms. So if we can get to a point where we've got lots of slime spawning, that'd be great. But I'll settle for a few at a time, which is what we've been getting. They do spawn faster in various biomes. And considering we've got limited spawn spaces, we're doing okay with spawn rates. I might want to use the zombie arm instead of the... Yeah, that might work a bit better. One hit instead of several hits. Okay, well, the other thing we'll get here with the tiered platforms like this is to get more levels for the slimes to spawn on. And the more levels we have for the slimes to spawn on, the more slimes we spawn, the faster we get places. And definitely leaving the auto pause off for the moment. Until things speed up is probably a good idea. It'll keep the gameplay a little faster. Uh-oh. Double down press. Alright. We'll just go save and exit. Call that a death. And we'll just update the death counter. Music stops when I'm tabbed out, but otherwise it's still going, which is nice. Alright. So I'm spawning on top of the house because I don't have a bed. That's interesting. Alright, so we want to stop before we go through the second platform. Let's try and do that in future. 2 deaths. That's twice as many deaths as last stream already. That's looking better though. We've got more slimes. We got a heart from that one. It hurt us, but it healed us. Hurt us, but it healed us. Back in a moment, no worries. I'll be here. Grinding through the slimes. That sounds unpleasant. I mean, grinding through slime in real life sounds pretty unpleasant. Alright, let's go grab some more platforms from the other end. This is not doing much over there. Another slime. Drop through one platform, not both of them. Thank you. One slime. Not close enough. What am I doing? I am remaking slime blocks out of platforms. That's not what I want to be doing. I want to be making more platforms. That's better. Another slime. I certainly seem to be progressing a little bit faster. Looks like we have just enough platforms to get to this rope. Aha. 200 slime killed. That's a lot of slimes. But we'll be killing many more. Alright, let's see if we lose the slime defense. Still in range. Still in range. If we go any further, it'll disappear. Well, may as well use the slime banner. Oh, still got it. Still got the protection. Alright, guess we don't need to replace the banner yet. Let's just take this one back. Joshua returns. Awesome. Good to see you back. Anyone who's watching who's new here and afraid, doesn't want to chat, that's fine. There's no obligation to chat. Feel free to say hi if you want to, though. And if you don't want to chat, but you are enjoying what you're seeing, feel free to subscribe as well. If you're watching on Twitch, feel free to follow. Or subscribe if you like, but, you know, no pressure. And if you have enjoyed the stream, even if you just stay for a little while, feel free to like the stream on your way out as well. It's a little slow at this stage of the game, I understand that. So I'm really just doing this to make sure that I've got the hang of it. Alright, I'm gonna just set my timer to remind me in an hour that it's time to stop streaming. Halfway through the stream time. Give myself 2 hours of stream time because it's late at night where I am, for those who are not aware. Alright, so we've managed to get all the way to the ropes over here. So I think what I'll do is I'll just go 5 platforms out past the rope. That's 5 gap platforms, so 8 tiles. 9 tiles if you count the one on either end. I'll bring those other ones in and we'll try and move down a bit. Keep progressing downwards. Definitely speeding up the slime spawn rate. That's good. Some variety in the slimes would be good. If we got some more things the slimes are carrying, that'd be good. But take what we get. Have to. I don't have no choice. Don't have any other choice. Alright, finger off the down key. By down key I mean S, but still. Alright, so we'll just clean up this end of the platform. And continue our downward progression. Okay, so that sounds like the windy day music, which means we might get slimes on balloons. Kofi has decided to chip in. So we're going one section out over here until we get low enough that harpies don't bother us anymore. Which is hard to gauge without a depth meter. Which unfortunately we don't get from mobs at this altitude. Hi Sean, good to see you. About halfway through my stream and progressing a bit. I think that's just the right, yep, just the right width. So we'll extend the safety ropes a bit further down, so if we do happen to fall, we might have time to catch a rope. And as predicted, slimes on balloons. A little bit of variety. Windy day. Alright, so let's continue that over this way. Regular slime. Well, while we're here, see the hot air balloon in the background as well. That's a hint that it's a windy day. If you're paying attention to the background, you might see some little slimes on balloons every now and then as well. Unfortunately, we can't get the balloons from the slimes. That'd be a great mechanic if you could. But to get the balloons, we actually need to be doing some fishing, believe it or not. The easiest way to get a balloon in a short amount of time is, in fact, to fish up a balloon pufferfish. Uh-oh. Alright, that's another death. Didn't put those safety ropes in soon enough. Oops. Wrong world. Spoilers. Never saw that. Okay. We want Skyflat, but it's Terraria. Okay. Hi, Mr. Pickle. Good to see you. So let's update the death counter. So, of course, I start getting people watching, and I immediately die. That sounds about right. I was looking at where the cursor was on my screen, not where it was. Where it was in game, not where it was on. We're going 20, not 9. Yeah, we're on 19, right? So 20 now. I think that's right. Anyway, we didn't actually die, but we'll call it a death because we would have fallen to our deaths. Fallen to our collective death. Would have fallen through and died anyway. Would have taken a long time, so rather than waiting for it to take a long time, we just save and quit and call it a death. Also means instead of losing our coins down the bottom of the world, if we're carrying any, they stay in the inventory, which is clever. Hadn't thought about that. But I'm just playing by the same general rule set that Fireball's playing by, so... Tech Ed skill issues, Fred. Yep. You say that, but I'd like to see how you go in this challenge. But I do have a habit of falling in precarious positions. But it's also because I have a habit of choosing to play in games that give me precarious positions to fall from. Has anybody been watching Markiplier doing Chained Together with his friends? There's a game with a lot of falling in it. You don't own or play Terraria, you wouldn't know where to start. Exactly. That sounds like a skill issue to me. Joshua is the king of skill issues. Well, considering he's got his own skill issues meme. Skill issues emote. Skill issues meme emote? That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, so we do want to put down some more ropes, but first we want to put down some more platforms and not step off them into space. Well, it's not space anymore. Might be worthwhile extending out a little bit and seeing if we're still getting harpies in a moment. Oh, we got a slime and a wandering eye at the same time, so that must have been the penultimate slime. Penultimate? No, the... Oh, I guess the final slime for the day. Penultimate one was the one before it. Gonna use big words, at least use them right. Okay, before that guy gets me. There we go. Alright, so let's just go with an extra platform in each of those ones, just to keep that line separate. Let's just say final slime for the day, for the daylight cycle at least. And we may get some more slime-headed zombies, but for the moment, looks like we're going to get wandering eyes. Demon eye, in fact. Alright, so more ropes are in order, I think. Gonna keep giving us eyes and no zombies, huh? Alright, well, you I can just take on by hand. I don't need to throw anything at you. Let's see. Should we use the Iron Skin Potion? I have the feeling we're getting more zombies and eyes spawning than we are not, so definitely we get more than we do slimes. So the Iron Skin Potion gives us a nice boost to defense. Takes us up to 10, as opposed to the 2 that we were on before that. So it's like free armor for a limited period of time, for about 9-10 minutes. I guess 9 minutes. Of course, the thing with the slimes is that they're a single hit with this weapon, whereas these enemies are not a single hit. I think we were wise to use the Iron Skin Potion. Okay, let's add some ropes while we're at it. take the ropes down a bit lower. Okay, get off the rope before the... Oh, we can probably cheat a little bit. Okay. Now we've got to be serious. Alright. Bit more happening in the way of mobs now. But we're still not going to get much other than stuff we've already got. So in the spirit of progression, let's continue trying to progress. You're a little smaller. Does that mean you're weaker? 51. I think that's actually a little less than... Yes, so it's the size is an indicator of if they're a little weaker or a little stronger. Which is kind of fun. Get a little bit of variety. Alright, let's do a quick stack of all of that silver. Let's check what we got in the piggy bank. 33 silver and 4 copper. Do a bit of crafting maybe. Not worth it. Head back down. Definitely want to extend that platform more. Looks roughly even on the map. Whoop. Press down without meaning to. Let's get back up a little bit so we don't fall through to the bottom of the map, except not. A slime with a bomb would be nice, so we can build another house so we can get a demolitionist. Slime. The zombie noises are particularly unpleasant. That was another star. Now, was it anywhere nearby? Probably not. It's pretty much below the top row here, which means the stars are probably going to be, yep, up the top. So let's make another mana star. Mana crystal. And then we will even more officially have more mana than we have life. I get the feeling we'll probably be going for a summoner or a caster build. At least to start with. Stars will also come in handy later for things like bait and ammunition. Thought there might be another star over here. Zoop. Down we go. We don't need the space at the moment, but we can put the fallen stars in the ammo slot. As we get in the habit of putting them in the ammo slot early. Last video went surprisingly well. That was the horror game, wasn't it? I haven't done an edited video in a while. I'm about due for one. But definitely a summary of some of the streams I've been doing will be in the cards. Got a few other videos I had planned as well that I hopefully have time to do some editing for. The simulator. Not sure if I've seen that one yet. I do see the videos when you release them, and usually get a chance to watch them as soon as I can. May have watched it. Depends how long ago it was. We do get the torches from the zombies, so we've got to be thankful for the zombies for something. And we get a fair bit of slime from them as well, in between. A fair bit of gel in between slime spawns. One platform left. Be nice if you could wear multiple shackles and stack them, but unfortunately not possible without some form of crafting. I think they're usable in... Yeah, they are usable in other things. So let's go talk to the guide and see what they're usable in while we're waiting for daylight to happen properly. Since the guide isn't preventing things from spawning when we're not near him. Let's go ask him some stuff. Crafting. You say this is a material. What's it for? Magic cuffs. So we need a mana regeneration band and a shackle. And a tinker's workshop. Which, yeah, that's going to be a while before we get one of those. Okay, looks like a bit of nighttime left still. Can't see the moon. Really not much of the nighttime left. Sounded like another star landing. Is it this side or the other side? Investing in more sound effects and finishing part 2 of the game still wakes the deep. And investing in more sound effects and fast pacing. Fair enough. I think we might have not found the star because, yeah, it's daylight, I think. They evaporate at 4:30 AM when you've got a clock. Well, they do that anyway, but you can tell that it's 4:30 AM when you've got a clock. Whoop, nearly fell through again. It's always when I stop to look at something like a clock in real life after I talk about a clock in game. Alrighty. Just going to mute again for a sec. Hopefully be some more slimes soon. Daylight has come. If you're wondering why things are highlighting sometimes, it's because I accidentally enable Smart Cursor, which is not a great idea when working with platforms in a precarious situation like this. So as soon as I notice that I've turned it on, I turn it off again. No, I do not want to hit it with a glow stick. That's not going to be very effective. Alright, let's go and talk to a merchant for a bit. Sword beats paper, get one today. Yeah, I would if you sold swords. But you don't. 3 gold for that. We don't have 3 gold. Oh well. The helmet would be nice, but gives us permanent light. And it gives us 2 defense instead of 1 from memory. But we don't have the gold for it, so never mind. Alright, how much slime do we get? Just the 2. May as well make some more platforms. Okay, now we could, theoretically, just buy a bunch of ropes and make our way across with ropes. But I really don't like travelling by ropes sideways in this game. It's a little bit... let's just say, if I can fall off platforms, I can fall off ropes easier. And it's very slow. Things are quite slow already, so trying to speed them up a bit. Alright, let's see how it goes out there. Now that we're a little lower, we might be out of harpy territory. Place the platform before walking, not the other way around. Otherwise, infinite doom. Well, ultimate doom. Certain doom? Certain death. Hey, you got something inside. What's that? Tin ore. Well, that's Not very useful without a furnace, but nice to have. Alright, so let's place that in the piggy bank. May as well put all these things in the piggy bank as well. And the slime platform. That wasn't a glow stick, it was a slime platform. We haven't had enough rain to get glow sticks yet. I think you need to be lower to get rain anyway. I still hear the doors. The houses above. That's funny. Ah, more than I thought. Okay, I seem to be getting a few more slimes now. Yeah, that's more platforms than we've been making a while. We might have enough to make it to the rope, and then start going out and checking if we're still getting harpies. If we're not getting harpies, we might actually be able to start going sideways. Alright, skin potion wore off. That's alright, it was free. Some speed accessories would be awesome. Just moving too slowly. I guess it's safest to be moving slowly at this point when there's not a lot of solid ground. Haven't been keeping track of my deaths on the other world. I'd hate to think what they'd be. Okay, definitely getting places now. Slowly, slowly getting down. Faster tools would be nice too. We'll get there. Oh, let's put that one back. To make things a bit faster, any speed or mining potions we get, we'll take them immediately until we've got reason to stack them up. Because I've just got way too many of those sorts of things in the other worlds. ended up with accessories. The other world. Ended up with accessories that made me a lot faster, so don't need most of those things when they turn up. Good to sell, but you can't buy everything you need, unfortunately. You've got to farm some things. Getting groups of 3 now, which is nice. Alright, we're up to 1.5 hours. Got about half hour of stream left. Let's see. May as well finish this row off. I see you up there, slimes. Definitely need a drink. Alright, so that's basically that row finished. Not stepping off the platform would be good. I'm glad that although visually the character is 1 tile wide, they're actually effectively 2 tiles wide. Oh, we got 6 slimes this time. They must be getting lower down. Is that 6 or 5? More anyway. Alright, looking good. Let's try moving across down the bottom row. Alrighty. Picking up the pacing a bit with more bits and pieces. More slime spawning. Let's just check. Do a wyvern? Do a harpy check. Wyverns aren't for a while. So we're seeing land behind us now, which indicates that we are hopefully low enough down. We might have been seeing that before. Ah, there's a bird-shaped cloud behind us. I love the little details with the random shaped, well, not random shapes, but the random Easter eggs in the clouds. So instead of everything being a cloud-shaped cloud, you get different shaped clouds. What's that? 4 slimes? That's nice. No harpies yet, but hopefully we haven't just jinxed ourselves. It sounds like overworld music though. Wow. Surface music. Slime trying to jump in her head? Yep. $250 slimes. That's a lot of green slimes. No harpies yet. Let's see. If we go a little further out. I feel like we're low enough that we're not going to get harpies. We seem to be getting more slimes too, so that's a good sign. Yeah, pretty much constantly spawning slimes now, which is what we wanted. Oh, and from the other direction too, great. That wasn't sarcasm, by the way, that's good. Minecraft fact you learned today. There is an advancement exclusive to the PS4 edition of Minecraft for renaming a shulker box in an anvil. That seems like something that... I always find it interesting that console games get a lot more advancements. That's a lot of slime. A lot of gel. We can make quite a few platforms. Which means we can actually get some distance. Now the question is, should we be taking our solidifier with us? Or should we be watching out for zombies at this point? Bedrock doesn't have it. Just PS4. Yeah. It's like console players need... I mean, this is a generalization, but it's like console makers think that console players need to have more incentives to play, I guess. Exclusive advancements, that sort of thing. Or trophies. Oh, still getting harpies. That is not good. That is not good. We're going to get eviscerated by the harpy. Can we? Nope. Had both my kidneys stolen by Harpy Feather, apparently. Okay, so that's another death. Alright, 21. Both kidneys, huh? And I had money on me as well. That'd be right. Well, you gonna give me some more of these? Not that many, apparently. Oh, I'm digging into my savings because I've got a piggy bank. Great, let's do that. Let's get... about 75 for now. And obviously we still need to go further down before we go too far out. Not that far down. Alright, now can we mine up those platforms and go further down before we get attacked by another harpy? This could be risky. Oh, lost a platform. Ah! Curse you, harpies! Alright, more deaths. 22. Alright, we still need those platforms back, but we might have to write them off for now. Further down is required. More down is required. Unfortunately, harpies will spawn at any time of day as well, so we can't just wait till daylight and hope that we don't get harpies. But it will be easy to see what we're doing if we do that. Maybe wait till we've got another iron skin potion before we try and take on the harpies. No, it wasn't skill issues. I was going to die to the harpy regardless if I stayed near it. Now, it's one of the big challenges of this map is that harpies are very OP for new players. Like, low-level players should not be taking on harpies. Need to at least have some form of armor before taking on a harpy, and preferably some decent range weapons other than shurikens. Like an actual bow would be a start. Demon Eyes with shurikens is one thing. Harpies are completely another. Just don't have the speed to avoid them. Don't have the firepower to stop them. And yes, I know that probably sounds like copium. And there might be a little bit. How hardcore is hardcore hoarding? A shulker box full of... Oh, item. 9 or 8 or 27. You know your limit is the inventory, so it can't be more than 36 shulkers full of items. I don't know. I think if you've got chests full of shulkers full of items, that might be hardcore hoarding. Even though you said it can't be more. Alright, just for interest's sake, I'm going to keep trying to get a few of these platforms back. If we're far enough, if we're close enough to the town, the harpies probably won't spawn. But obviously we were too far out, so... I can see this becoming a skill issue soon if I don't do something about it. Oh, achievement-wise. Okay, well, achievement-wise, if you're making an achievement, then I think maybe I don't know. A full inventory of an item might be the standard, perhaps. Well, this is definitely effective. At least when there's multiple zombies. Alright, we're getting right to the end of the standard stream time. About 10 minutes left. But we've discovered that we are still too high to... wander off if we don't get harpied. Okay, that looks like a better result than we had before, but we are running low on shurikens. Alright, let's head up and get some more then. But that's down, go up. We get up and down mixed up at this altitude. Rewarding the player with netherite for the hoarding. So tend to require shulker boxes to slow down the rate at which farms can offer netherite. I don't know. What am I doing? Oh yeah. Buy more shurikens. Running low, but we need them. Let's go with 249 to add to the one we've got, which will make an even 250. And we'll conserve them a little bit by using other weapons where appropriate. Okay, heading back down. 2 shocks for harder items and more than that depending on how easy an item is to farm. Not every item gives hoarding rewards after all. Yeah, fair enough. First step is seeing if you can easily control the box contents for a payment. Yes. That is a good question. NBT tags. Or whatever the 1.21 equivalent is if you're doing it in 1.21. That is definitely more effective than zombie armies. Zombie banner. Must have killed the 100th zombie in there, or 100th and something zombie. We can check the bestiary to see how many we've actually killed. Components. Yes, that's the word I was looking for. Oh, health potion. Good, I had that. Okay, maybe dying to the harpy before was a skill issue, but I'm gonna pretend it wasn't. Looks like we might have some more daylight soon. Probably a good place to finish up as well. So clearly not low enough in the sky to not get harpied, so... That's the daytime music. Where do you think you're going? Come back and get killed. Alright. On that note, we'll tidy this little section up. I reckon we see if we can do this floor, and then we'll call it stream. So it looks like we might have a windy day. Some more balloon slimes. That might have to be next stream. We should probably be getting forest in the background, trees in the background. That would indicate that we're actually at ground level. Oh no, that's right. We still get the same sort of background. There's a few things that change, but mostly it's just this. For the standard forest biome, anyway. Alright, that is my alarm telling me it is pretty much time to finish up. Okay. So, I'll finish this little section down here. And then we'll start to wrap up. Definitely doable, just not as easy as you wanted it to be. Yeah, it seems like a lot of stuff like that in data packs. If we're lucky, we might get a shackle that has more defense. But at the moment, we just got one that does more damage. Alright, let's hold on to the rope when we go down, just to make sure we don't go too far. Oh yeah, that's a thing. I like to have my ropes, I'm old school, I like to have my ropes go through the platforms. Not behind. Looks like some more ore. Nope, just more coins. In case you're wondering, that's a running total when you get things quickly after each other rather than how much you get from each one. So it wasn't that I got 84 silver from each slime, which would have been nice. It was that I got 80 something from one of them and normal amounts from the rest. I just kept incrementing it as I picked more up quickly after the last lot. It's like a tally. Although a tally counter is a thing, but that's something we'll get to later. Alright, more ropes. Well, it's really been 2 hours now with KofiBot coming in to say things, which it's funny because there's not really many people watching on Twitch. Not really many people watching, but that's not what I'm here for. I'm here because I want to share what I'm doing. If I was worried about numbers, I would probably be doing shorts. Alright, let's fill in the torches and then we will pack it up. You're carrying torches. Slime with torches inside. How about that? Okay, so that's that layer done. I could quite easily keep harvesting slimes, just grinding through until I get to the point where there's the ability to go further across, but I'll save that. I might do some of that between streams just to progress from the sameness over the last couple of streams. So I do need to get some sleep. Alright, let's convert all of this. Get ourselves a stack of, well, not a stack, but a Minecraft stack of platforms. Almost. Yeah, let's do that. Let's wait for one more slime and we'll get 64 platforms before we sign off. Should be enough to do another level. But I'll do that later. If not enough to do another level, at least half of one. No more slimes? Alright. If there's no more slimes, I think that might be a good place to leave it. So I'll turn auto pause back on for now. And we'll hit our little ending soon. And we'll go out with too high to die, which we're not, but may as well. Bit of Terraria noise in the background while I close that off. Thank you for joining. It's been a productive but slow stream. Hopefully next stream will be a little faster, and that'll be on Tuesday next week. Tuesday morning for most of you, but Tuesday evening for me. Tuesday night, in fact. Alrighty. If you made it this far in the stream, especially if you're watching the replay, how about subscribing? We'll leave that there. A little bit of too high to die at the end. That's it. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time. Next stream will be on Sunday and will be Minecraft. Possibly Ethereal Airships, maybe something else. But we'll see. I'll decide before Sunday comes. Although it'll probably be Saturday for most of you. Anyway, it's during the day. For me, it's at 11 o'clock to 1 p.m. That's in Australian Eastern Time. So feel free, Eastern Standard Time. Feel free to adjust for your time zone. If you have a look on Twitch, it'll show you what the schedule is for that one. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.